In the heart of the ancient Maali Kingdom, where the river whispers and the drums remember, love was not just a feeling, it was fate, written in the winds and guarded by the ancestors. Beneath the silver moon, the river Anjali flowed like molten light through the darkened plains. Its waters carried stories, secrets, and songs of those who came before. And on one quiet night, it carried the beginning of another, a forbidden love. A young woman knelt by the riverbank, her hands deep in red clay. Her name was Amani, daughter of the Potter's clan, graceful, wise, and fearless. The beads around her neck chimed softly as she worked beneath the glowing moon. From the shadows beyond the palm trees emerged Prince Kato, the warrior son of the Maali throne. His tunic, trimmed in gold, caught the moonlight, and his spear rested beside him like a loyal friend. Their eyes met, and in that moment, the river fell silent. Two souls from different worlds, drawn together by something stronger than law or lineage. Each night, they met in secret beneath a towering baobab tree. Fireflies danced around them, like stars come down to listen, and their laughter echoed through the still night air. But in Maali, love had rules, and their hearts had broken everyone. Long ago, the ancestors of Maali had sworn an oath, carved into sacred stone, sealed with blood, and bound by the spirits of the river. No royal shall bind hearts with the claiborne, the oath declared, or the spirits will awaken in wrath. When Queen Mother Zuri, guardian of tradition and keeper of the ancestral flame, learned of her son's forbidden love, her fury shook the palace walls. Draped in gold and crimson, crowned in beads that shimmered like fire, she stood before her son beneath the sacred mass. "You will not shame the blood of Maali," she said. "You will honor the oath or bring a curse upon us all." But Kato's heart burned brighter than his mother's warnings. He could not turn away from Amani. He whispered, "I will not let tradition bury my soul." Yet destiny had already begun to turn against them. In the shadows of the palace, jealousy took root. Maali, Kato's cousin, ambitious, envious, and hungry for the throne, saw the prince's love as a weapon. One night, as the moon hid behind the clouds, Maali betrayed them. Guards stormed the riverbank where Amani waited, her eyes searching the darkness for the prince who would never arrive. Her bright wrapper fluttered in the wind as she was seized, her cries lost in the roar of the river. Maali watched from behind the palm leaves, his expression colder than steel. Amani was dragged before the elders and condemned, accused of defying the ancestors' oath. Her sentence was carried out at the river she had once called home. As the waters rose around her, she whispered one final plea to the night. "Tell the river I loved him still." And then, silence. The wind stilled, the sky darkened, and when her body vanished beneath the current, thunder split the heavens. The ancestors wept. The next morning, Maali was shrouded in sorrow. No drum dared to speak, no bird dared to sing, but the prince's heart still beat, heavy with grief, burning with defiance. Kato cast aside his crown and his armor. Barefoot, he walked into the sacred forest, to the shrine of the ancestors hidden among towering trees and ancient stones, etched with glowing symbols of power. There, under a storm-dark sky, he knelt. The ancestral flame flickered. The earth trembled with unseen eyes. Holding his father's ceremonial blade, Kato cried to the heavens, "If love is the curse, then let my soul bear it forever." Lightning tore through the clouds. The shrine shuddered as if the ancestors themselves had awakened. The old oath shattered, not in rebellion, but in sacrifice. In that moment, Kato's life became the offering that freed Maali. The curse of the river was lifted and peace returned to the land, but the prince was gone. Years passed and Maali healed. The river Anjali once again flowed with laughter and life. Each night, under the stars, the elders gathered children by the fire and told the story of the potter's daughter and the warrior prince. "They say," the storytellers whispered, "when the moonlight touches the river, you can see them, Amani and Kato, walking hand in hand along the water's edge, two souls who defied the gods and became legends." The children would listen in awe, their faces lit by firelight and wonder, as the old ones finished the tale. In Maali, love defied death itself, and the oath of the ancestors became not a chain, but a promise that true love never dies. The drums fade, the river hums softly, and as the wind brushes the trees, it carries a final whisper. For love never dies. It only becomes legend.